YouTube Zico and the Goat House is back, and our rookie power rankings are back every single week. And for the first time ever, we're starting to do them heading into week one here in this video. So I picked out 10 rookies that I think will be the best this year, who are expected to be the best this year heading into week one. But each week it'll be based on how they are playing. So we may have 10 totally different names in there next week or the week after. There's always, late round guys, undrafted guys. Tariq Woolen was hanging around at the top last year. So I'm hoping there's some surprise names that sneak up there. I'm excited. So hopefully you join us for this every single week. You see on the bottom left our schedule. We have all kinds of in-season content, weekly content. Check out all of our picks for week one. There's different videos on that. They're already up. Twitter subscribers, which you get, is right below me. If you follow us on Twitter, you get constant NFL talk and live analysis during games. There's a game tonight. We'll be talking during that. It all starts tonight. Sponsors, Liquid IV, GLD Shop, code GOAT on both those. GLD Shop rocking their Vikings chain right here. They have more NFL teams, more jewelry. They're supplying prizes for our Picks League and for the giveaway. Links pinned in the comments for all that. So top 10 rookies. We'll do this every single week. So how this is working heading into week one is just, who I'm expecting to be the 10 best heading into this season, on this season. Not future projections. They're not prospect rankings, nothing like that. Put Jaxon Smith-Njigba at 10, and I was actually going to have him just on the outside because I thought he was going to be out in week one, but he's on track to play, so that's fantastic. Just got to stay healthy, and he probably would be higher because he's maybe more talented than some of the receivers that are on this list, perhaps, but he does have to share with DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett, and he has to stay healthy. So he's going to start at number 10. And you see some of the guys that just miss underneath. I think Peter Skoronski is a pro-ready guard. When we're talking about rookie rankings, usually production kind of rules all. So the guys that are more playmakers, skill positions, are ranked a little ahead. Tyree Wilson should be good for the Raiders. Top pick for them, and he's going to get more playing time because of the whole Chandler Jones situation. And then Will McDonald, I think, will be more of a factor than people think for the Jets. But Jaxon Smith-Njigba comes in at number 10. I got Zay Flowers at number 9. He looked really good in the preseason. It doesn't necessarily mean he's going to look good in the regular season, but I think he really fits what the Ravens are trying to do. They needed a receiver badly. He's a guy that's going to scheme plays up to, get Lamar Jackson rolling out, get Flowers the ball underneath, screen passes, downfield, wherever. Jahmyr Gibbs, I'm really excited to watch. I've been a fan of Gibbs since Georgia Tech. With the Lions, he's probably he'd probably be higher, but he is going to split a little bit with Montgomery, but he's going to be used along with Montgomery. They're going to use him as maybe a receiver at times because he can line up in the slot or out wide. So he's going to catch a lot of balls at the same time carrying the ball quite a bit. So he's going to be number 8. Some really good options here. 7 up to 5. Bryce Young at 7. He did look, a little shaky in preseason. Let's see if how long it takes for him to figure it out. Offensive line's got to do him some favors though at the same time, and he doesn't really have that top weapon that's going to make his job. He's got weapons, but doesn't have that top weapon or a unit that's going to make his job that much easier. So there might be some growing pains there. Jalen Carter at 6. Jalen Carter's another guy that I'd probably have much higher, like 1, 2, 3, and he's number 6 for a reason because he's very talented. But the talent says better. But there's just so many options for the Eagles on that D line. Like, saw Jordan Davis. He's a little bit different than Jordan Davis. He could play alongside him, but we saw him last year that he really wasn't getting as many reps as we thought he might, just because the Eagles are so loaded. Because they have so many big time players there. So who's going to start up front for them? Who's going to get the most snaps? So that's the thing. If he gets like a Fletcher Cox snaps, like takes over his snaps, like how he was during his prime, that in terms of that amount of snaps, then he's going to be better than number 6 at the end of the day. I got Christian Gonzalez, number 5, who was my top corner in the class. I think it's a perfect fit with Bill Belichick, New England Patriots. I think he's going to be a playmaker back there for them. He's going to be a playmaker. He's also going to be a lockdown guy. I think he's a pro-ready corner. He's going to play very well in that Belichick defense right away. So I got him in the top 5, a serious candidate for Defensive Rookie of the Year, along with Jalen Carter. And then the next group of guys, Jordan Addison at 4, him and Justin Jefferson and KJ Osborne, but you expect Addison to be the number 2 guy. We saw last year Jefferson was doubled, tripled even at times. It's going to open things up for the other guys. And Addison, with his fresh legs, his speed, his separation, and home run ability, he's going to get action in that pass-first offense. coached by Kevin O'Connell. He's going to get a lot of action, so he's going to have production there. So that's a serious candidate for Rookie of the Year. They got two Texans, 2-3. CJ Stroud, the first game was a little shaky in preseason, but he really calmed down and looked really smooth, looked really accurate. I imagine the offensive line being a little bit better in regular season than it was in preseason. It doesn't have to stay healthy, though. But so I think he'll play fairly well. And maybe it could be a rough start. Maybe he won't be this high after week one. These rankings aren't predicting who will be the top 10 in week one. They're just who are the top 10 rookies for 2023. But going to Baltimore is tough for the rookie's first game. So we'll see. If he plays even decent in that game, it's a great sign. And then Will Anderson, number 2, I think is the front runner to win Defensive Rookie of the Year. Pro-ready guy. He's going to get after the quarterback. He's going to get sacks. He's going to be a problem right away. And there's other guys that are just as talented. Jalen Carter and Christian Gonzalez. Will Anderson might get more of an opportunity than Carter. He's probably going to get more sacks than Carter. So that would be the reason why he's a little bit ahead of him. Gonzalez is a sneaky, if you want to bet on Defensive Rookie of the Year, that's a sneaky one there. I think he'll be a big-time playmaker for them. But Anderson starting at number 2, I can see him getting double-digit sacks in year 1. So that is why he is up here. And then this ended up being a quick video just heading into week 1. But Bijan Robinson can be number 1. Typically, the rookie running backs are good options, but you have one of the better rookie prospects of all time here, or in recent memory. That kid not only run the ball at a very, very high level, but catch the ball at a very high level. And he goes to the Atlanta Falcons, where it's a run-first scheme, and they get creative, in the backfield underneath with these types of playmakers. And they draft them very, very early, very high for a reason. They're going to get the ball to him. So he's going to be extremely productive right off the bat. He could even lead the NFL in rushing yards right off the bat. Again, productive on the ground, through the air, yards, touchdowns, all of the above. Just got to stay healthy. He had some minor things, or more than minor things, pop up in the past. So that's a big thing for him. But I think a lot of people put Bijan in this type of ranking, not who the best picks were, the best prospects, or who has the best future, just for 2023, who will, I guess, rankings on chances to win Rookie of the Year, essentially, is what this is. And I think a lot of people would have Bijan Robinson at the top. So, it was tough leaving some of those other guys out, and then, there's some more guys than just that. But I am almost, for some reason, I'm almost rooting for a totally different 10 to be on the list after week 1, heading into week 2, just to see some surprising names and to see change every week, and different guys, again, being surprising, being impressive. So these rankings really don't matter going into the next week or any week after that. It's just how they play. It's kind of like my normal power rankings. How the teams play, if they win or lose, that's what matters. How you start or what you're predicting them to be, it doesn't really matter for these types of rankings. So I'm excited to see how many of these guys stay in here after week 1, because these are the guys that are expected to be the best here, and how many of these guys stay in here at the end of the year, because we end up ranking more than 10 at the end of the year. So I'm excited to start this in week 1, because we always do these rookie rankings. We always don't start them right away. But I'm excited. Really good rookie class here. Excited to see who takes off right away. We have power rankings up. We have score predictions. We have bets. We have straight up picks with the other guys at the Goat House. I do the same thing, but for quarterback rankings, and it'll change every week. But that's for our Twitter subscribers, so they get that and a lot more predictions, bonus rankings, college football stuff. Fantasy Q&A, and you get access to that Super Picks League, which has more prizes, and you can get featured in videos, doing your picks featured in videos, future videos. So anything I just rattle off there, you'll find a link pinned in the comments for anything there. So check all that out. But I would recommend that you head over to our channel, check out the videos for week 1. You will not be disappointed, and expect those and more throughout the year. Here on our channel. So subscribe to notifications. I mean, much, much appreciated. Very important. Follow our Twitter this time of year as well. It all starts tonight. I can't wait. I know you guys can't as well, but football is back. But that is going to do it. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.